We'll get things going as we continue men's Pool A action. We got 5 10-minute sprints left in this day. Again, we'll be here until about 8 o'clock at night. The Dutch will take the check first. And let's get it on. Bertotti. Law play for Gassi, but there's a hand in there. So the Chileans will take over. Pino going at the cup. Defense by the Dutch is good, and the rebound will end up in the hands of Martinez. He will launch one, and will almost break the backboard. Agassi screening for Bertotti. Bertotti out to Telissen. Telissen steps back. A lot of room for his shot. Told you they were going to be looking for twos. Bertotti saves that one in bounds. And it ends up in the hands of Martinez. Rubio. That will go out of bounds. It will remain Chilean ball. With 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Pino will take the check. Pino steps back. Big shot, no make. Bertotti with the rebound. There's a steal down there by Nesta. And Nesta will make the lay and get the end one as well. That's stronger than no deodorant. I stole that. I hope Kyle Montgomery ain't watching. Sometimes you got to steal a line when they're good. Nesta. The Dutch continue their free throw line woes. Martinez to Rubio. Rubio back to Martinez. Martinez fading on that hook. It don't matter. He will put it in. Chile's on the board for their first points. The Dutch go back to Bertotti. Now we know they like to run pick and roll. Bertotti this time will step back and launch one. Still no twos for the Dutch. And that rebound is... well, that rebound ends up in a foul. First foul on the Dutch. Stay away from all the fouling, please. Yeah, we've seen enough of that in the last game the Dutch played. Anyway. Pimentel to Rubio. Rubio going at Nesta. Rubio fading hook shot. No-go board for Telissen. And he'll come away with it. Swing action from Tilburg. Run a little flare screen for him. And a foul's called on that screen as Pimentel dropped Norbert Telissen. Telissen. Handoff action and a slip screen from Tilburg by himself. He leaves the layup short, but Totti will get it back. And again, Telissen will try to clean it up. It was an open layup. He just missed there. And a technical foul issued to Bertotti for flopping. As he ran into the screen here and he tried to show the contact, and Maliszewski, the referee, wasn't having any of that. Pino will miss the technical free throw though. So both teams have struggled from the free throw line. And the Dutch built a house from the free throw line in the first game, laying a bunch of bricks. And now Chile is doing the same thing. Pino to Rubio. Rubio gets a screen, and this time it will be an offensive foul, Martinez. Telissen, he gets a screen for Bertotti, will step back, will launch a two. Again, no good. The Dutch cannot connect from the outside at all. Martinez has got a mismatch. Thinks differently of it though, and this time Rubio will get it. Bertotti will foul on that. So the third foul on the Dutch. We're 2 minutes in, 6 fouls, 2 points. See Bertotti going for the steal there. Rubio underneath, no good. Pick and roll action. Bertotti will shoot one from behind the screen. No good on that one. As both teams have been struggling to put the Wilson in the cup. Pimentel to Martinez. Martinez has to finish over top of Van Tilburg, and he does just that. And that's going to be an and one, so the fourth foul on the Dutch. Fabio Martinez at the line for one more as he put Chile up 2-1. Can he add to that? And he does just that, so it's 3-1 Chile. And the Dutch are going to start looking for some offense. They look for Norbert Telissen, but they lose that rock like a 2-year-old in the house. Did y'all ever notice if you have a 2-year-old, there's a bunch of rocks laying around? Anyway, Pimentel drops it in from the deep end, 5-1 Chile, as the Dutch go into one-on-one action. And Rubio got 5 on that like Lunas. Take a look, he comes from behind and just says, nuh-uh. Telissen open for 2. And a double foul called underneath as Van Tilburg and Rubio got tangled up on the boards. So we're having another foul fest here. 5 on the Dutch, 4 on the Chileans, in a very, very physical contest out here in Lublin, Poland. Referee Malashevsky is instructing the players to know where to stand. Come on now. Anyway, Pimentel, hand in there for the Dutch. That's saved by Bertotti. He will get it back. He will pull up for 2. No good. Rubio this time with the board, and he steps out of bounds. So a turnover by the Chileans, and the Dutch, they left their offense somewhere in the first game. 5-1 after 3 minutes and 10 seconds of play. 5 fouls on the Dutch, 4 on the Chileans. Take a look back at some of the action. Well, the replays are mostly fouls now, which is logical when you foul a lot. Well, that block by Rubio is kind of nice. All right. We'll reset. The Dutch will try to refine some offense. Bertotti will swing it to Telissen. Slip screen for Agassi. He'll catch it in the post against the shorter Pimentel. Agassi 2 dribbles, spins. No good. Gets his own board. A lot of hands in there, and he will put it up. Another foul for the Chileans. And Nesta Agassi will step up to the line to try to see if he can get the lid off the basket for the Dutch, who haven't been able to get anything to go down. Nesta Agassi knocks it in, 5-2. A lot of contact on the screen on both ends. Referees let it go. Pimentel finds Martinez. Martinez is patient with it, gets it to go in. So that will count. The Dutch see some frustration on their faces. Agassi is telling Bertotti to talk on defense, which apparently he wasn't doing. They run a play for Bertotti. Ball screen action here. The Chileans have been playing drop coverage, so it's tough for the Dutch. And Van Tilburg gets his stroopwafels taken away from him. He took his lunch money. Martinez will catch it underneath and will not finish. And that rebound will end up in the hands of Agassi. So again, the Chileans have been playing a drop coverage on the screens, as you can see here. That leaves a lot of room for the shooters or for pops, and the Dutch, well, they excel at pick and roll, not pick and pop just yet. If you're not hitting any 2s, so drop coverage is so tough to play against. Not to go into coaching mode here, but Chile keeps playing like this, and the Dutch keep building a brick house. This can be tough for them. Rubio. Pimentel tried to go back door, but they snuffed that out. So That board's picked up by Agassi, and it's put in by Telissen. Pino by himself challenges Agassi. Agassi steps out of the way. That's a smart play. He pulled the chair on him. Telissen. Action towards the basket. He'll throw it up, and Nesta Agassi will forget to put it in. Now the Chileans are back in possession. Rubio, easy lay. No challenge from Telissen, who thought the better of it, standing at 6 fouls. Telissen to Van Tilburg. He will shoot one more. This one will also miss. The 2-point line has not been friendly to the Dutch. I know these fellas can shoot, but not today. Rubio falls away on the hook shot. Van Tilburg will get the board, and a foul's called. So the 6th foul in Chile as we just get underneath 5 minutes here. Both teams at the bonus. Chile at 7, the Dutch at 3 in a very low scoring affair so far. Bertotti tries to attack, and this time, well, another layup is missed. So they get the pick and roll action, but they do not get the layup on that one. And an offensive foul is called on the Chileans, so the Dutch will get possession back. Look, they've been attacking the drop coverage here. This time it went well. It just, Van Tilburg just didn't get the layup to go down. But you can't be missing bunnies like this. This is the U23 World Cup. Bertotti to Agassi. Agassi will throw it in. Easy spike. Pino, open shot, no go. Rebound Telissen, who boxed out on that one. Bertotti fakes. Gets behind the screen. Bertotti finds another between pass. This time it will not be good though. Football's called and a reset on the shot clock as the Dutch crawl back into this one with 7-4, and they get closer and closer. They're starting to figure out the drop coverage here. Yeah, Martinez even tried to get it a second time. Bertotti steps back, launches one from deep, no good again. That is the way to attack a drop coverage. But if you're not making any shots, you're not going to win a game. Pimentel, he's not making a shot either. It's not like Chile has been good on offense either. It's 7-4. Agassi this time, and he gets open for the lay. He's telling him it's on his head. 7-5. Deep shot, Pino. No good on the good box out on Telissen. They swing the ball. Agassi tries to go for Bertotti. He will get taken himself. Somehow gets that up. He does not get it in. The Dutch will reset. Rubio patient, but Agassi is right there. And that one will go out of bounds. And a TV timeout in this game. And this game has been a slow burn, ladies and gentlemen. Not a lot of scores to be had. 12 fouls and 12 points so far. Chile has managed a 2-point lead in a 7-5 game. His offense has been missing in general. Agassi got that beautiful dunk in, two-hand spike, pulled his legs up as well. We need some like Fruit Loops. Van Tilburg, he makes one. But finally a 2-point shot goes down for the Dutch, 7-7. Possession on this one will remain with Chile though. Rubio, he has 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Martinez does not get it up and over the rim. Tilburg on the reset. Telissen left wide open. Can he make another one? Just he cannot. Bertotti guarding Pimentel. Pimentel lob pass to Rubio. That's lost though. Van Tilburg, can he get another one to go down? Yes, he can. So the lid's off for Daan van Tilburg. 9-7, the Dutch storm out to take the lead here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one. Pimentel, miscue with Martinez. They do not connect, like Bluetooth is out. Van Tilburg, one more. He's wet like Blastoise. What's happening? The Dutch couldn't get a shot to go down at all, and he's got 3 in a row. Pino, and one. So Chile is not done either. Pino will get one in, but he'll get 2 free throws as well. So Joaquin Pino, the 22-year-old, on the line with a chance to pull his team within 1. Makes the first. Pino misses the second. That board will end up in Orange's hands. They leave Van Tilburg open. And this hot streak comes to an end there. Travel on Martinez. Another unforced error on the Chileans. So the Dutch, with about 2 minutes to go, will get possession back. Bertotti, a deep one. No go. Rebound ends up in the hands of Pino. Now it's Rubio's turn. Rubio going at Bertotti, turns, hooks, misses, makes the second one. Dutch swing the ball. Taylissen almost forgets it. Bertotti steps on the line, and that's a turnover. So it's a 1-point game in favor of the Dutch. Again, we are under 2 minutes. Chile just got the last bucket. Scoring's been very few and far between. Pimentel will take the check here. Rubio gets a Martinez screen. Try to lob it up, but there's a Dutch hand in there somewhere. Rubio guarded by Bertotti. And an offensive foul called as Rubio hooked Bertotti to get free underneath the basket. So the 8th foul on the Chileans, but it's an offensive one. So we won't be seeing any free throws. 1:33 left to go in this one, and it is a nail biter, ladies and gentlemen. Taylissen open for 2. That one will go. 13-10 for the Dutch. Pino is fouled, and that will result in 2 free throws. So while the Dutch have been getting some shots up, they have been too handsy. This game is, again, I told you, a nail biter. Joaquin Pino back at the free throw line. He made 1 out of 2 last time. We'll get all rim on that, but it will drop in. Pino. Another 1-for-2 performance from the free throw stripe. The Dutch will reset. Taylissen gets some space, but decides to go against it. He ends up taking it anyways. Van Tilburg will come up with the board. Now it's his turn to go. He'll reset and get a screen. Taylissen on the rack attack. A 1-2 move, no good, but he will clean up his own mess. 14-11, and the Dutch have wrestled up top here against Chile. Martinez, wow, he told Taylissen to get in the weight room, lift some weights. Bumped him out of the way. Van Tilburg wants to take another one, and he gets a technical foul called on him. So he tried to show contact. Ref Marishevsky will take a look at that. We'll see the replay from Tilburg here. He gets hit. Marishevsky wants to give him a technical, but I feel like that's a foul. And I got to be honest here. even though I'm very unbiased, as you know. Ref Mariszewski's probably looking at whether Van Tilburg was extending his legs to try to get the contact, but it looked like Pino just jumped into him. So we'll see what happens here, as the original call was a technical foul for flopping. That would result in 1 free throw for Chile, and that would be the 9th foul on the Dutch. Technical foul for flopping is still issued. I don't know. It's probably because he made the call on the floor that he couldn't reverse that. So Pino's by himself. We'll get a free throw, and then Chile will get possession back. Pino will make that and pull Chile within 1. So the Dutch are at the double bonus. 1 more foul, it would be 2 fouls and free throws, 2 free throws in possession. Wow, almost lost on that one. 42 seconds left to go in this one. Pino gets it back from Rubio. Pino looking for space. Pino going to the basket, and he makes the layup and ties the game at 14. We're at 30 seconds to go in this one. Nesta Agassi going to the rack, no make. Rebound ends up in the hands of Rubio, who will dribble it out. Back to Pino. Pino gets a screen, steps back. That's a stick with Agassi. Agassi, good defense, but it don't matter. Pino for 2, 13 seconds left to go in this one, and the Dutch, they needed 2 to tie. They will lose the rock, though. And that will end up a kick ball with 3.2 seconds left to go. Pino, 7 big ones in this game, pulling Chile out of a hole to get up top of the Dutch. So it will be Chile possession, and what happens now is if the Dutch foul, they can't. It will still remain Chile possession, so they have to go for a steal here. Chile will go into a post-up, and that will be all she wrote. Chile took over this game down the stretch and come away with a victory here. 16-14 or 17-14, we're not sure yet. The referees will take a look at that one. I think it ends up being 17-14. As Pino took over the game down the stretch and was too much for the Dutch.